What's up, guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. We are approaching the end of this Go Battle League season 21, and Rich is approaching the legend rank. We're going to see today if he can hit it in the Ultra League with Shadow Gator, Zygarde, and Talonflame. Let me know in the comments what you guys are running in your Go Battle League season and what you're trying to hit. I just realized we have the Great League badge up there. Let's fix that. Let's get the Ultra League badge on lock and let's get these battles going. Here we go. Rich is about to try and go for the legend rank. We got 2 sets here for him to try and hit it, and we start things off. Shadow Feraligatr into Unnovan Stunfisk. Now, this is a matchup where both Pokemon have the threat of super effective charge attacks. The Hydro Cannon a little bit more threatening than the Discharge, however, so that Hydro Cannon is going to get Protect shielded, going to let the move go through, and it's actually a Mud Bomb bait, so a nice call by Rich. And now, are we going to see a shield come up? Yes, we are. I believe this is just a Mud Bomb, though, after 4, so maybe wasn't 100% sure if he would live that Mud Bomb, or maybe just wanted to make sure that he can get to multiple Hydro Cannons here, which he does. Is this going to knock out? I don't know if this knocks out here in the Ultra League. Unnovan Stunfisk is quite bulky, so yeah, it doesn't quite knock out. But Unnovan Stunfisk forced to expend energy, and he is going to take this shield advantage going into the secondary matchup. And this could be really nice for Talonflame. Maybe you get an Incinerate head start. No. Going to come in Zygarde because didn't want to eat an attack on Talonflame. That makes sense. And this Mud Bomb, not going to do very much. In comes Giratina. This is not bad at all for Zygarde. You're going to do some super effective Dragon Tail damage. Going to dish out the Crunch here. Crunch, super effective. And Dragon Tails adding up. Going to elect to take an attack here before maybe swapping into Talonflame. No, gonna just let this Zygarde go and hope that Talonflame can sweep the back Pokemon. What's it gonna be? They're staying in for now. They don't get to an attack, and oh, Stunfisk is still there, actually. We see that there's still 2 Pokemon hanging around, so throws after 2. Ideally would have wanted to throw after 1, but not a huge deal here. Goes for the Fly, and this Mandibuzz over farming quite a bit, but throws on proper timing, of course, after 3 Snarls, and that is an Aerial Ace bait. Nice call. And I like this situation. Double Fly is already queued up. You could throw instantly, but that would leave you vulnerable to the catch. Decides to throw instantly, and this is going to knock out Mandibuzz. Talonflame now. Yeah, the Stunfisk was still there, but gets the win here in game 1. Very nicely done. Shadow Feraligatr into Malamar here for game number 2. And a pretty even matchup, pretty neutral. I would think in Ultra League this might be a little bit better for Malamar in the sense that you can withstand a Hydro Cannon versus in Great League. If you take that Hydro Cannon, you're going to get farmed down for sure. We see a Foul Play coming through. Feraligatr is going to slightly outpace this Malamar because Malamar gets the superpower at the same time as the Hydro Cannon. So Foul Play is going to be a little bit slower. Swaps into Zygarde. This is not a good matchup at all. Wall Rain is going to dish out double super effective ice damage. Really bad here for Zygarde. Going for the Crunch here just to get some chip damage off as opposed to building up to the Outrage. Not going to do very much. Maybe could have reached the Outrage there. Not sure. And now going to come in Talon. This Wall Rain is still very healthy. Very rough looking situation here, honestly. I think Gator's going to have to put in a lot of work. Maybe you like... Oh, going to shield? Interesting. Going to shield the Talon. Are we going to... They're going to combo play. Do we get a farm down here, though? Maybe in 2 Incinerates? I think we got to go for it. I guess we should have switched into Gator after that first Incinerate to giving ourselves a chance. But now this game looks to be over, as they've got their own Gator. Even if we had sniped with Gator, saved a move, it still would have been an uphill battle because they still would have been up a Protect shield. So I think we were in a pretty rough spot there. On to the next one. The important thing is when you're approaching Legend to keep that composure. Can't let one loss get on your nerves. You got to keep on going. This is just a brutal swing, so it doesn't really need to respect this. The opponent should probably build up to play rough to at least threaten it. And they swap into their own Feraligatr. I like that Rich is just staying in here with his Gator. I mean, oh, and catches a Hydro. Nasty catch. They do have the potential threat of Ice Beam, so I would presume they're going to... Oh, I thought they were top lefting there for a sec with the research. You got to presume that they might go for an Ice Beam here. Got to let it go? Really? Okay. I guess doesn't care about Switch. Oh, because Talon also does really well against Wheezing, so that makes sense. So if they come in with something else, okay, they come back in with Wheezing. But if they had come in with something else, Talon would have been fine with that, because Talon likes Wheezing even more. I actually like that play. We're gonna swap in Talon here. Worst this can really be is a Brutal Swing, right? So not super threatening at all. In comes Annihilate, and you know, if this was like even energy, Annihilate I think would definitely have some play, but up this energy, Talonflame is going to love this matchup. I think you got to start using those Protect Shields here, as the counter damage will certainly add up, especially after these Rage Fists. Going for another Fly. I believe that Gator still has energy as well, but personally I think you just stay in here with Talon to close out this game. Yeah, it gets to another Fly. Talon with that Incinerate Fly combo, so dangerous. 3-2-2, very quick to those moves. And Wheezing is going to surrender. Rich on the cusp of legend. Here we go. Gator into Annihilate. I would favor the Gator here with that super effective Shadow Claw damage plus outpacing to Hydro Cannon. Hydro Cannon, such a strong move as well. And goes for a catch on Zygarde. Very nicely done. They are going to go for the Rage Fist here. Doesn't seem like they have an obvious answer, or maybe they're just farming up first. No, they're going to stay. Do they have Ice Punch? They are... I couldn't tell. Was that a close combat? I think it was a close combat. German language. I don't speak German, although my my heritage is like... kind of German. My family's been in America for multiple generations, so I just identify as American. But I think I come from a German-Polish background. Earthquake gets Protect shielded. And gonna go for the Hydro Cannon here. Hydro Cannon knocks out Licky. Oh, doesn't actually knock out Licky. It hangs on with 1 HP. And we catch onto Talonflame, the Body Slam. And it's a Steelix in back. Thunderfangs are going to chunk here. But Incinerates are chunking as well. Now, if we can get a Protect Shield, that would be huge. But we don't get the Protect Shield. I think we might have to go for the Brave Bird here before going down and then look to swap into Gator. Yep. Oh, they catch. But I mean, this is fine. We're only going to get to one move at this point anyway. So we knock it out. Anyway, Gator can reach 2 here. I don't know, especially if there are Psychic Fangs. I'm not sure it's going to live enough Thunder Fangs here. I don't think so. Very nicely played by the opponent. The Steelix, the Thunder Fang Steelix is going to win this one. Wow, very impressive. Steelix put on a clinic there. It looked like they were in a tough spot, but they had like the perfect core breaker, resisting the charge attacks from Talonflame and dishing out super effective fast attacks to both the remaining Pokemon. Shadow G-Weezy, very cool. And once again, this Gator safe swap into Rich's Gator is like exactly what he wants to see, because he's ahead. He can most likely just secure this matchup, and then he can line his own Talonflame with the Wheezing. So as long as he retains Switch here, he's in a great spot. Hydro Cannon connects, goes for his own. Remember, he's 1 Shadow Claw ahead here since he threw first. And there was a swap in. Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this personally. Because now we've just switch locked our... Unless we're just sacrificing it completely. Okay. Okay, we're just fully sacrificing Zygarde. Why not just, like, take out Gator, though, and then just align Talon here? Oh, we get denied. That stinks. That really stinks. Got denied a full Incinerate. Let's see how this plays out. We're up a Protect Shield. So now we're going to use the Protect Shield on this Brutal Swing. Going to go for a Fly here. Let's see if the opponent decides to put up their final Protect Shield. Fly knocks out. What's in back? Oh, Swampert. Going for the Brave Bird right away. Swampert should be at 6 Mud Shots. Do we swap here? We do. Force them to fire off energy. This is kind of weird, though. This is kind of weird because we're at least 2 away from Fly. We're 3 away. We're dry. Are they 2 off? I kind of lost track here. Oh, and they catch. Wow. Nasty catch by the opponent. Yeah, I think that's a situation, right? Like, Gator's energy usually goes a long way. So why not just stay in that lead matchup, secure switch advantage, get Talon aligned with G-Weezy, get Zygarde aligned with Swampert, GG's most likely. But obviously, I make like 3 incredibly bad misplays per day, so it happens. And by 3 per day, sometimes that's like 9 per day. Sometimes it's like 1 per day. If it's rarely ever 0 per day. One of these days, maybe I'll get like a 0 misplay day. That seems like pretty unlikely though. I feel like that's tough to do. We're gonna catch, not necessarily a catch, but absorb energy here on Zygarde. They come in with Driftbloom now. And because they were a little bit slow, they threw energy first. We're actually going to get to the crunch first, which is quite nice, before getting Icy Wind debuffed. Icy Wind, Zygarde is so dang bulky, I don't think it'll quite knock out, but it's double super effective. Whoa. And we don't get to crunch. That's tough. We don't get to crunch. What do we do here? Drifloom's approaching another move. Yeah, I like this. We throw the energy. The Licky Licky's a bit of a core breaker for this team. They are putting some pressure on us. We kind of have to preserve Gator for that Licky Licky, otherwise Talon is not going to enjoy it. We've got a good amount of energy, though, and Licky Licky comes back. This is good for us. We really need this Hydro to connect. That would be ideal. It does. That's big. And then we go for the catch, but it's unsuccessful. Although these rollouts are menacing, the charge attacks are not as menacing from Licky Licky. And it's Annihilate. And before this Annihilate has boosted, I think we have a good chance to survive whatever this is and simply get to a double fly here. Let's see. Reaches the double fly. Annihilate is not yet at a charge attack. Fly should be enough to knock out. We go in back to back. And I think Talon should live at least 1 rollout to get off an Incinerate worth of damage. Oh, but we're going to swap instead. That makes sense. And that is a GG. I guess didn't want to risk them like knocking out in 1 rollout or something, and then getting off a move. Well played. Going up against Frika here. Terrific German player. Amazing lead for Gator. Let's see what they swap into. Fisk. Oh, beautiful. We just take nothing from these Thunder Shocks. So Ufisk is doing virtually no fast attack pressure versus we're doing some reliable Dragon Tail damage. And these Mud Bombs are just, yeah. Frika he just didn't feel like playing this out. He's like, you know, the chances I win this game, he's like, I'm not flipping this matchup. I'm not flipping this matchup. And then I've got Talonflame aligned with Gator. I just don't see this happening. 2990. Enamorous as the reward. Is that 3-2 going to be enough to hit the legend rank? Come on, Rich. Come on, Rich. You got this. I think it's enough. It's enough. 3005. Legend achieved. Can we get some congrats to Rich in the comments for hitting legend? It looks like we have some bonus battles as well. This might have been editor Chris's fault putting these slightly out of order, but we got a couple bonus battles here as well that were before the legend set. As we see, look at that, Aura Wheel caught on Zygarde. Also, what is this? Ultra League Morpeko? I didn't know that was a thing. Corviknight Ultra League I did know was a thing. You need it pretty XL'd for Ultra League. Going for the crunch here. That was a triple resisted Aura Wheel catch. That is nasty. That is one of the nastiest catches. Like, the discrepancy in damage from that Aura Wheel on Feraligatr compared to the Zygarde, that's got to be, like, one of the nastiest possible catches I've ever seen. The discrepancy in damage there is pretty mind-boggling. Here we go. Zygarde can tank this no problem. We'll probably need to go for a crunch before being able to farm down. Oh, gonna actually swap. Oh. Interesting. Swaps Talon and might just 2-shield its way through this. I would potentially just not even throw energy here. Yeah, well, they get there anyway first. Talonflame. Gonna go for the Incinerate down against this Morpeko. We're down 2 shields, but we have a ton of energy here. It's their... Oh, I thought it was their own Talon for a sec. It's Gliscor. Gliscor. Going for... Fly, they take it. That's a smart no-shield, honestly, because they know there's a Feraligatr waiting. If this is just Night Slash or Airlace, though, it's not going to threaten, yeah. In comes Gator. Gator can live this and come out with 2 Hydro Cannons, so I think we're in a pretty good spot, because Talon still has a move, right? So this seems to be over, in my opinion. I think we just double Hydro. At that point, the Switch Timer might even be up, and then Talon... No, Switch Timer is not going to be up, so they will get a farm down. So the only lose con at this point is lag, I believe. Lag is the lose con. Oh, but they couldn't even Sand Attack us down. That's where Sand Attack is really underwhelming. Sand Attack really does not do much damage at all. Pretty dominant win there. Yo, decent! This is my friend Ricardo. Terrific battler. Multiple event winner. Somewhere over in LATAM. Dude, Ice Fang Drapion. Ice Fang Drapion catches on Gator. I saw the words Gator. Yes. Catches on Feraligatr. We catch right back on Zygarde. This will be a neutral catch with that Dragon Ground typing. And we are going to maybe shield the potential Ice Beam. Or no. No, we're just going to let it go, because we know there's an Ice Fang Drapion waiting for us. So I actually like that no shield. I like that no shield a lot, because what does that shield do for us? It just allows Ice Fang Drapion to farm us. This looks really solid. Virizion in the back. Oh, we land the Ice Beam as well. And we catch a potential Leaf Blade on Talonflame. 3 catches in this game. Oh my gosh. So many catches. And that Virizion is now in, like, Hydro Cannon range. We're going to start putting up Protect Shields. This Drapion does have a lot of energy, however. So this is not over yet. Going to start throwing attacks here. I guess you have to invest in Drapion, but the problem for Ricardo is, you know, there's a Hydro on the... there's a Hydro on the Feraligatr, isn't there? So he can double fly and then combo. Oh, but Ricardo predicted the combo and then gets farmed down. Wow. This is a crazy battle right here. That is a, you know, that I'm going to combo with the Feraligatr Hydro Cannon, so I'm actually just going to stay in. That's actually a crazy endgame there. That was a crazy battle. All right, you would think this is a great lead for Golisopod, but because Gator's just so busted... I bet Gator can kind of hold its own there. We swap Zygarde, and unfortunately, we're met by a Dragon Tail Steelix, not a Thunderfang Steelix. Thunderfang would be fine. Dragon Tail, not so fine. Super effective Dragon Tails are chunking, and Steelix is not threatened at all. There is no Bulldoze on this Zygarde. They go for an Earthquake. Zygarde is so bulky, dude. That Earthquake did not do that much. Going for another Crunch here. Crunch connects. And this is going to be a tough farm down. Like, might have to eat a couple of charge attacks here from Steelix before going down. For Psychic Fangs, they swap. And aggressive play from the opponent. They had energy on Golisopods. They're going to threaten the Talonflame. They might have baited there as well. That didn't look like a liquidation to me. I don't read German. I'm sorry. And now going for another charge attack here. That connects. That looked like an X-Scissor. And And this next charge attack is going to knock out. So it's all up to Talonflame here on the farm down. And oh gosh, this is over. Top left to end it. I like that Rich included some of the tough battles, no shame in the top left. But huge congrats to Rich on reaching the legend rank. I wish all of you guys luck in trying to hit that legend rank yourselves. Or if you're just going for maybe veteran, or if you're just going for like 2,000 elo, that could be a goal in itself. But whatever your goal is, best of luck as we close out this Go Battle League season. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. All that said, thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.